Are you a marketer approaching your 30s and you're thinking about making a big career move? You're probably overwhelmed by the different directions you can go, and you're also probably unsure about where to even begin, and you're worried about making the wrong decision. But there are a few crucial steps to any successful marketing career journey, right? That almost 95% of early career folks overlook. In today's chat, I'll share with you 5 mid-career proven tips that I wish I would have known early on in my career. And these tips will be sure to give you clarity in the direction that you want to go with your career. Ignore these 5 tips and, well, your career could fail before it even really gets started. Hey friend, it's Xavier, your job search cheerleader and your favorite marketing girly. I show up here every week to help folks navigate layoff, rejection, and burnout get unstuck in this diabolical, crazy-ass job market. So, you're an early to mid-career marketing generalist who's looking to switch things up in your career and get into a more high-paying, specialized role. It can feel like a huge and somewhat scary leap, but you can make that pivot with the skills that you already have. I switched up my own career from a broad marketing generalist to a more specialized role in product marketing, but not by more training, but by strategically calling attention to my transferable skills. I'll share a little bit about my journey in this video, but the one thing I wish I would have done much sooner before wasting all my time in these roles that I knew wouldn't get me to my end goal, that's the game changer. And I'll walk you through that around the 3-minute mark of this video. And it's not as hard as you think. First things first, I'd pick my niche much sooner. When I started out as a little baby marketer, I was doing a little bit of everything, right? From social to building content to event planning, data analysis, building spreadsheets. Anything that was remotely related to marketing, I was doing it. Essentially, I was a yes person. And when you're first starting out in your career, you want to get your hands on as much experience as possible. And you want to get that experience in different areas of your job function. But the longer you do that, the more it can hold you back, right? So during this time as being a baby marketer, I really didn't have a lot of direction in my career, nor did I have the mentorship in place to guide me in the direction that I wanted to go. And even though doing all of those different marketing tasks gave me a wide range of experience, it also made me feel a little scattered. So if I could go back, I would take the time to explore the things that I really enjoy in marketing intentionally, like the fact that I enjoy cross-functional collaboration or building go-to-market strategies, and then double down on a niche that aligned with my strengths, like product marketing. Because come to find out, specialists get promoted faster, they get hired faster, and they make more money. So if you're a marketer and you need help drilling down to that niche for you, check out my free marketing career focus finder that's linked in the description below. It'll help you narrow down the direction that you need to take with your career based on your interests. All right, friend, this is where it really gets good, because the next thing I wish I would have done is an absolute must, okay? So the second thing I would do is build a personal brand. I repeat, build a personal brand. And I would do it hella early. First of all, I had no real understanding what a personal brand actually really was. And I used to think that personal branding was for like influencers or people that had their own businesses. But in today's job market, and I learned this the hard way, your personal brand is actually currency. Your LinkedIn is essentially your resume. And if you're on other social media platforms, that adds to how you're perceived. People are Googling you, okay? And recruiters and hiring managers are lurking in the background, as scary as that sounds. So if I had to start over right now, and this is the key thing that I want you to take away from this chat you and I are having, I'd share what I was learning on the job as I was learning it. I'd post regularly on LinkedIn, and I may have even started this channel sooner. I'd build my network before I needed it, because trust me, showing these people out here who you are and what you know will essentially open more doors than your resume actually can. Then I'd learn to pat myself on the back, and you should do the same. If you're a badass and you know it, it's okay to brag about it from time to time. Early in my career, I downplayed a lot of my accomplishments. And even though I was doing good work, I thought that my work would speak for itself. But I also thought that talking about my accomplishments would make me look arrogant. But then I thought to myself, how would my future colleagues or future bosses know the good work that I'm doing if I don't talk about it? How would they know about the impact that I'm making as a professional? And I didn't start doing this until a few years ago, actually. Like, I had to learn how to tell my story, quantify my impact, learn how to advocate for myself, and speak with confidence. So my advice to you is that if you're doing good work, let your light shine. If you're driving revenue, making big moves, then talk about it. So if I was starting over from scratch, like from day zero, what I would do is I would track my wins every quarter. That way, updating my resume would be easier, and also talking to my boss during a review would be easier too. I wouldn't feel like I was guessing. I'd already have this brag bank full of cool insights to share. If you're still here and I haven't bored you to tears, good. Be sure to hit that like button for more insights like this. Now, the fourth thing I would do is ask for help, and ask for it much sooner. Now, I want to be completely honest with you. In the beginning, I was navigating my whole career on my own, and I was definitely a little bit lost because of the lack of mentorship. And then it dawned on me randomly one day, like in the middle of eating some chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A, like, yo, I need a mentor. I need someone who's been in my shoes that knows how to navigate this crazy landscape called a career. And honestly, I don't know what it was, whether it was imposter syndrome or pride. I didn't ask enough questions or seek out mentors early on in my career. But now I know better, and I'll never get caught slipping without a mentor again. I know the smartest marketers aren't the ones that have all the answers, right? They build the right relationships and get the right people in their corner. And they use these people, these mentors, to help nurture them as marketers so that they become the ones who know how to find those answers. And then the fifth thing I would do is learn AI sooner. And even though it's ruining the environment as we speak, I don't think it's going anywhere, at least not anytime soon. But AI is changing marketing every single day. How we write, how we analyze data. As a matter of fact, it's changing everybody's careers, like all industries, everybody's job. But when it comes to marketing specifically, like back in the day, we didn't have to worry about AI. Shout out to those millennials out there and those Gen Xers still doing it, because I think we were like the internet era folks. But it's a totally different ball game now. It's everywhere, and it's literally in everything that we do. And we, especially us mid-career people, have to make sure that we are as fluent as we can be in AI in order to stay relevant in this job market. And even though AI wasn't a thing back in the day when I was an early marketer, if I was a young marketer today, I'd experience with tools like ChatGPT, Jasper, DeepSeek, Notion AI, early. Even learning the basics like right now can give you a serious edge later. All right, friend, I don't want to take up a ton of your time as I reminisce about the things that I would do differently, but whether you're just getting started or you're a mid-career just like me, it's never too late to shift. So to recap what we talked about here today, pick your lane, build your brand, track your wins, ask for help, and do not sleep on AI. Let me know in the comments, like, what's one thing you wish you would have done differently early on in your career? And again, if you're a marketer who needs a nudge in the right direction, I got you, friend. Download my free guide below. And check out this video. I don't know what side it's on because I'm still new to this. Check out this video for more insights about how I got hired with the quickness by niching down. And please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.